Excuse my bad hair day. I never tend to look at myself until the camera's on. I'm going, oh man, why don't I prep? Maybe I'll put on some eyeliner. Anyway, hey, I think that'll be all right. So what this is about, I am starting for the new year, and this is early December 2024, a VIP mastermind group. I want to service sort of a high clientele, but I'm talking about conscious awareness, that kind of high profile client. And of course, it's probably also of influence and net worth. And I want to begin with coaches because that would be my backdrop, my support group behind me to help evolve the ideas that are going to help launch this. Now, to service the life coach and you could say enlightenment community, I want to do consciouscommunityconversations.com and evolve products that would be courses, certifications that are going to take this work to the next level. And hopefully you can kind of find value in what I'm going to offer here. So through LinkedIn and other groups and associations, we want to sort of connect. And we'll invite to a Zoom, and it'll be a collaborative meeting talking about how we can do a peer coach group together. So assuming you are a coach consultant, some kind of expert in some area that you can contribute. And whether it's creating content or just you've got some expertise in some area, we want to hear from you. And hopefully you can be a community contributor in this endeavor. So what this will allow for us to do is sort of evolve an idea into the new year that could launch either as a webinar, seminar, a way to bring people in, support them on their goals for the new year, no matter what, that everyone would get value just from through some association. They come on and they kind of pique their curiosity, they get some ideas, they get clear on their goals, what the new year represents for them. Well, that's a great start. Now, you, assuming as a coach, consultant, therapist, and counselor in some capacity, would help inform this process, but also the availability would be for you to help one-on-one, but also for you to gain clients, get leads, prospects. So we'll talk about that. Now, for other support services that I would offer, if you don't know my background, you got to check me out, MikeRatner.com. I'm not here to brag or talk about my backstory, but if you don't know it, you should. So I think I've got the capacity to be able to help you in your practice, no matter where you're at, whether you're just starting off as a coach or someone who's a CEO coach. Hey, I've got the tools. I got lots of them. And they're top grade, and many of them are just recent release. And I'm also continuing to work in evolving my ideas, which again, when you go to MikeRatner.com, you can find out more about. And whether you agree or find fascination with my ideas or social philosophy, what I'm looking to do is to help inform a coach community so we can raise the consciousness of our collaborative efforts, but also how we are able to support and service our clients and make an impact, really a long-lasting legacy of impact. It's really the quantum leap. So talking about transformation in the way that we do things, because we need it, right? It might be working for some, might be working for you, but for others, there's a lot of need here. So coachgroups.com would be one of the projects that I'm working on. So coach groups would be about creating best practices for coaching groups. I've been studying group theory for years and years, going back a couple decades at least. And so that could be a book, a course certification. I'm looking for people to contribute, whether I interview you, quote you, you want to contribute to a chapter, that would be excellent. And I'm thinking, well, with all this great information, why don't we start our own peer coaching group, right? That would be for the new year, coach groups. And then a coach mastermind that'll help inform a VIP mastermind, whether locally or virtually, where we get these high profile clients involved that you could help support, because I'm not interested really in doing the one-on-one coaching anymore, unless it's a real special client. But even then, it's sort of like, join the group, that's where the action's at. But however, they might want some one-on-one support, and that's where you can come in depending on your specialty and expertise and your interest in this area. And I'm thinking, well, now that we've got these services going, why don't we just create a vehicle, whether it's a coach group online, not Facebook, LinkedIn, or on its own venture, that could lend itself towards a newsletter or magazine type format of best practices that we could call Coach Week, which could be a special week in the year that we celebrate, coachweek.com. Yeah, these are all SEO modalities to get the word out, but that could be a subscription model. And then we could look at other things where we could promote things out to like youneedacoach.com and other types of promotions to drive traffic. And maybe even a platform where it's beyond the directory where we can offer freecoachcalls.com for a sampler and you get interest, and you get someone who gets excited about coaching, you find out if they're a viable client for you and can afford your services, you get to practice your practice, and they get a taste of it, right? Free sessions that sell, Christian's work is very similar in this model. So these are things for us to at least congregate and consider in a conversation, am I right? So please get in touch with me. You can through MikeRatner.com, or check out what we're doing online related to these things for kicking off the new year. So newyearsuccess.com. Again, these are just playful ideas. We might want to play full out on some of them. I need your interest, and you're stepping up if you're willing to participate, all right? Or at least want to have a conversation and check it out. So thanks. I just wanted to put that out there so you get sort of, it's a lot there, but it's the big picture, what you can envision. And that's what I do, right? All right, thanks a lot. MikeRatner.com. And again, you can email me, Mike@igoism.com. So Mike, M-I-K-E, at IGOISM.com. Mike@igoism.com. Check out igoism.com. That'll blow you away. Thanks. Bye.